we're not leaving for a bit, so I'm in the shop tinkering on a few things. One thing we got our hands on yesterday is this new front ski rubber from Timbersled. I hadn't even heard of this upgrade until yesterday, and it turns out that everyone is trying to get them and they're back ordered and hard to get. So we got a few of them yesterday from Brock Butters. He's a Timbersled pro rider, and he hooked us up with some, so thanks to him for hooking us up with some of these. But we're gonna try and throw them on the bikes. I guess they're supposed to improve like handling or something, so we're gonna give those a shot today and see if these really make a difference. So just for comparison, this is the new ski rubber. It's way wider, and it seems like it was just a more plush fit in there. This is the old one, so it's like nothing to it, pretty small, and not as wide as the actual place for it on the ski. So I can see why this would be a lot better. It's just a much better fit. All right, new ski rubber is installed on my bike. I'll try and give you an update today, whether or not I think I can tell any difference or not. So we're sitting outside of our local airport right now. We have a buddy who lives in Oregon who has a private jet, and he flies in a couple times a year to ride snow bikes with us. So we just wait outside here at the Logan airport, and then he flies in his jet. We pick him up, we ride for a few days, and then he flies home. So pretty cool deal. But we've been waiting here for a couple hours. The fog has been really bad and is just finally lifted. So they should finally be able to land, and then we'll be able to head up into the mountains finally for at least a few hours of riding before it gets dark. Well, we're literally just trying to park. We haven't even ridden yet, and the truck's already stuck because the snow's so deep here in the parking lot. So we got to chain up the truck before we can even ride, and then we really might only have an hour of riding or so before dark. That did it. Chained up the front two tires, and then some max tracks on the back. Came right out. We definitely got a lot of snow up here, but I've never ridden in heavier snow, probably ever, on my snow bike. The snow is so heavy, it keeps shifting my gears, so it keeps shifting me into neutral and all over the place. So this is like deja vu from the last video, but we're heading back to the trailer for a minute. We gotta fix a few things on the bikes, so and then we'll be back out before it gets dark. All right, back at the trailer for a minute. Have to switch out one of the bikes with a, what, stuck throttle, Andrew?
Yeah, stuck throttle.
Throttle won't really move that well, so we gotta back up there. And then on this Husky with the Riot 3, we just had to redo the TSS shock. And now it's squatted way lower than it should be, so just a few thread adjustments and we should be right back out there. Blow my freaking eardrums out. Holy cow, that's loud. We are chasing daylight at this point. After all that, we only had about 30 minutes to ride maybe, so we're kind of already making our way back to the trailer. But the coolest thing is I'm kind of in a shaded spot right now, but riding at sunset is just crazy. It should have some pretty good clips on the GoPro, hopefully. Not really sure if that classifies as a ride or not, since we spent most of our time at the airport and then fixing bikes back at the trailer, but it's still freaking fun to be on those things. So we'll catch you tomorrow for the second ride. All right, back in Idaho today, kind of our main stomping grounds. Bike's unloaded, we're ready to go. It's way colder today, which might be a good thing. Hopefully that snow is not quite as heavy up here, because that would make for a much better riding day today for sure. The snow is so much better today. It's like a foot or two of fresh, good snow with a good base underneath, so we can have pretty good traction. We're finding some really cool stuff today, some places we've never been before.